We're in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Look at the Lakers. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And I think for the Lakers, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this. They may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for them.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
So guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, of course, 2 Canadian teams were born to the NBA in '95, but back in 2001, the Vancouver Grizzlies became the Memphis Grizzlies, leaving the Toronto Raptors as the sole Canadian survivor.
So the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Here's Fresh. Connects from three-point range.
Keep the head in it. Stay loose.
Fresh has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Lakers. And we'll get to see Justice Young here tonight. The New Jersey product was viewed as a bit of an undersized player, but he's shown he has the intangibles to make it work at this level.
A great point, and that's something that the combine can't measure. It's the heart and fight. And this kid has a ton of that, just repeatedly passed on, even though he has a great sense for the game and is making teams pay for not putting their faith in him.
Well, Prez was able to start his first NBA season with a title run behind him. He was a part of the great U.S. team that beat Australia in the finals in the summer.
Yeah, you talk about the best way to get acclimated to the NBA. I think Prez playing with the national team was perfect for him. Just the confidence boost that tournament win provides and getting his feet wet with some of the all-time greats.
What's interesting about the Raptors and Grizzlies when they first entered the league, the Grizzlies were actually the team that seemed to be on the track for big things. But lately, the tables have really turned.
Yeah, and what's surprising to me is that as we've tried to appeal to more people in more countries with our game, we still have only one franchise located outside of the U.S., and that's the Raptors. The NBA is seeing a rejuvenation in revenues, but if we want that growth to maximize, we may need to try and broaden our international horizon.
So it's Toronto now. After the made shot from Fresh. Young, right side. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's the screen. Here's Fresh. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Fresh has got 8 points.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Young, right side. Here's Trepanier, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
It looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
Here's Fresh. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the pass to Fresh. They set the pick. He dishes it to Carmelo. And again, the Lakers no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Vandeweghe drains it from beyond the arc.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
I mean, it's early enough that they have plenty of time to make adjustments, but their D has to improve.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Ingram. Shot off the pick. And the Lakers with another miss.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
Here's Fresh. He's got 8. They need this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fresh has got 11 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Inside, screened by Young. Inside. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Fresh. Toronto grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, they swept the season series a year ago.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much.
It's in jeopardy this season.
Yeah, that's right. The Spurs are a close second, and if the Spurs finish with about 14 more wins than the Lakers this season, they'll claim that all-time spot.
Here's Fresh. He's got 13. Three-pointer. The rebound by Young.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Fresh. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And don't you just love the physicality of Young, making the D get up into him on these shots?
And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Raptors, they've come a long way over the past few years in terms of their competitiveness.
And what I like about the Raptors front office, they're unafraid to reshape the team when things aren't quite working. 2 years ago, they were much more about offense than defense. Last year, they were an upper echelon defensive team, even if the offense suffered a little bit.
Here's Fresh. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Fresh. He already has 13 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The first free throw is good.
The Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
McDaniels, who's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. And the last time the Lakers had missed the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons was 1976.
Well, up to 2013, the Lakers had only missed the playoffs 5 times total in the 65 years of the team's history. Now it's 3 seasons in a row for a franchise with so much very justified pride.
Lakers leading by 3. To the left side wing. Here's Ingram. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And for the Lakers, puts it up from 12. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Lakers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And for Toronto, they set the pick. Here's Fresh from beyond the arc and then some.
That one's for you, Mama.
Fresh has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Raptors trail by 6. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Vandeweghe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vandeweghe's got 9. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Fresh. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the right wing. Shoots from the baseline. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Fresh can't get it to go.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kenneth Fareed, and call him Kenneth. He gets mad when you say Ken. He's the manimal, one of the best rebounders in the league. He plays with a tremendous motor. But Fareed said, I never looked at myself as just an energy player. I just have a lot more passion than other people in the league. And I play hard. I have talent and passion. Kevin?
A key player for Team USA gold medal in 2014. Thanks, D.A.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Screen by Young. Down low. Vandeweghe. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And, you know, I think Young has always done a good job of creating contact to make a living at the free throw line. That's a nice skill to have.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And at 6'7", 6'8", Thaddeus Young, definitely more a small ball power forward, but that seems to be the way the league is going these days.
Yeah, it is, and in spite of his ability to fit into that small ball mantra, he can get overpowered inside by the bigger forwards. He's quick off the dribble, an excellent left-handed slasher, and is capable of putting big numbers on the board when he gets it going.
Feeds it to Ingram. All alone. Toronto grabs the miss. Young's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Raptors moving the ball around. Trapani defended by Young. To the inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Young.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Young passes to Carmelo. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
To the wing right side. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Young. Got a hand on it. Here's Fresh. He's got 20. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Young. He has 6. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Fresh. Pass to Young. To the middle.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Raptors trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Band away. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fresh has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Young left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
That free throw, no good. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organization.
Screen by Young to the paint. Andrus Kevicius knocks down the 10-footer.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Fresh. 22 points for him. Young outside. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A quick look, no good that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Fresh. Out to Beaubois from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Beaubois got 5 points so far.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Band away. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 16 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Raptors trail by 4. Screen by Young. Band away. Second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent them.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Big impact with your scoring in the first half. How were you able to create the space to get those open looks?
Man, that's just me being me, you know?
I know I'm smarter and faster than everyone else out there, so as long as I can get the ball and have a chance to execute, you're going to see like that, same thing in the second half. So, yeah, man, or better.
Smarter, faster.
Better.
Are you a better chef? Better cook? I don't know.
Y'all know I can cook, right?
He was cooking in the first half. Back to you, Kevin.
Man, you are the man.
I come up with these things on the spot. It's amazing.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Man's never been a marquee with a shutdown, eh?
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We're letting one guy look like a...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. Raptors have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. The dish to Young. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Lakers.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Toronto trailing. Screen by Young. Here's Trepanier. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Young outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. With some arc, and there it is for him. Fresh has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. I mean, what a pair of back-to-back performances we're seeing. Awesome.
Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Toronto, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. 2 shots. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. It's beautiful to watch.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ingram passes to Fresh. They set the screen. Fires for 3. Young's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Fresh. 24 points for him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And with with a quick break in the action. Let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. You look at Fresh, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He doesn't miss that many, does he? I mean, great skill level to go with his obvious talent. He's taking full advantage every time he draws a whistle.
Yeah, one of the best at the line of all rookies. He needs to keep developing new ways to get himself to the foul line.
That's good from Fresh. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. All free throws good from Fresh. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 11. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Young up top. Jumper off the screen. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Wasted no time on that one. 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistent.
Screen by Young. The feed to Barnes. Here's Trepanier. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lakers leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Second chance effort. Young with the steal. Band away. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Ingram, covered by Barnes. And there's the pass to Fresh. Clock at 6. High post try, and it's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And it's Young at the elbow. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Young is so good coming off the pick and roll, and he doesn't have any problem being the distributor in that situation either.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Puts up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line. Timeout. And great shooters usually do better than that.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
We're forcing the pass or drive.
Hurdle, he is checked in for Toronto. Baca comes in for Barnes. The Lakers also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Dwight Howard. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Fresh. He's got 34. He kicks to Lamb. Pass to Fresh. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Fresh has got 14 points here in the second half. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Trepanier hits the three-point bomb. He's got 14.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Fresh. He's got 36 to the left wing. Ingram kicks to Lamb. To the inside. Here's Fresh. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Raptors trail by 8. To the paint. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the wing on the left. Uncovered.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lakers leading by 8. Kicks to Lamb. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vandeweghe. Good on the baseline, Jay. Vandeweghe's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The turnaround, Jay. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Pirtle. Fresh pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And it's Ingram missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Fresh. The screen from Thompson. Here's Fresh. Los Angeles with another miss.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy.
Lakers trail by 5. And for Los Angeles, not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Vandeweghe's got 26 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. They set the pick. Here's Fresh. Dishes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Andris Kevicius sinks that one from the post. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Fresh. To the middle, off the pick, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the shot goes in. And that's 38 points for Fresh.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
There's the screen. Andrus Kevicius offline with his three.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Young passes to Fresh. He feeds it to Carmelo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Screen by Young. There's a good screen. Andrus Kevicius. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Young shooting. That's on Dwight Howard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Raptors leading by 5. Feeds it to Young. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Young outside. Pass to Fresh. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Drains the three-pointer.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Fanned away. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vandeway's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors. Here's Fresh. Screen by Young. Launches a three. Another miss by Young. Raptors with the lead. To the middle. Pulls up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
2 shots. No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Here's Fresh. Right wing. Here's Ingram. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Two shots.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Both free throws good from Fresh. Raptors leading by 3. Band away. And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Fresh can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The dish to Young. Shot from the top of the key, and Ingram the bucket on the assist by Young. And that's 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Fresh. He dishes it to Ingram. To take the lead. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the 4th. I mean, efficiency personified here.
And they get it. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Fresh. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fresh has got 43 points.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down.
Sweet. Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way. And they've got to stop this run. And the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And again, it's the Lakers.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And away. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
From outside the arc, knocks down the 3-ball. Vandeweghe's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
The pass to Fresh. Six on the shot clock. Inside, Ingram makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
A very impressive 4th quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Screen by Young. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Fresh. There's a screen. And there's the feed to Carmelo. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Fresh. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Fresh has got 47 points.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
right at the free throw line. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Boy, Thaddeus Young stepping up in a big way at a critical time. Well done.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And a missed layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Young.
Young's not going to give you anything easy. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters and challenging shots. Some outstanding numbers in this one for Young. He's got 13 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
All free throws good from Thaddeus Young.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Take a break. Take a break. Reset.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And
Let's go. Hustle up. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive mismatch and playing through our man right now. Okay?
He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
20.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Screen by Young. Vandeweghe. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Fresh. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and
Resident
that stretches their
buckets.
lead to 8.
All day. Buckets, 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 buckets.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
No mistakes there.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ibaka, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Fresh. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kev. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. Now, you were all over the floor tonight. Congrats on a triple-double. Now, do you consider this one of your best games of the season?
Right now it's definitely up there, but I have a lot more in store to really show what I can do on the court. I feel like this is a good starting point, though. The best is definitely yet to come, for me and for this team.
Well, I think the team is playing great. You're playing great. Calm it down just a little bit, and you guys will be all right.
All right, Kenny.
And that'll do it for this edition.
So, this is how you broke through the rookie wall.
This is it, man. I got to give this guy all the credit. I mean, Xavier changed everything.
He told me how much you helped him this season.
Well, it took him a while, but once he came to me, we were able to figure out what works best for his body and his style of play.
And diet.
Especially that.
So what kind of things did you really need to work on?
Mostly balance, man. My balance was way off.
Yeah, if you don't work on it, it's going to be off. It's inevitable. It's very rare that anyone has a good balance of strength, flexibility, and core strength.
That's funny. You wouldn't think that about elite athletes.
You know, we have one player on the team that's close. Justice came in that first day and just has that build, like a boxer. Prez here's a great athlete. We just had to fine-tune it.
Yeah, and it paid off.
So it sounds like you're going to keep up with it?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to try. I mean, I'm trying to hire this guy in the offseason to stay ahead of the game.
Off-season. There is no off-season for champions.
I like that.
I got it from someone smart.
Should write that in the training room.
Just get a tattoo right there.
Yeah, maybe a tag. Yeah. No, but this guy's the best, man, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
say that again.
This guy's, he's all right, really. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.